What's up, guys? Back with another video on this lovely Sunday. Going to be going over some silver 90% purchases that I made. Actually, two purchases. This one's off to the side because I did actually buy these different weeks. So this happens to be, we're going to call this one the Silver Collection purchase number 3 off of the same guy. This is my coworker that his girlfriend's dad got a bunch of silver and he's been selling to me. And this will be silver purchase number 4 off of him. Separate purchase a couple weeks later. So we'll go over this. So it was back in May. He called me up, said, "Hey, I need some money. I got some silver." I said, "Well, I got some money and I want some silver. What do you got?" Come up with a price and we bought it. So he ended up selling me 3 rolls of 90% quarters. Let's see, we got a 37 right on the bottom, but $4 a piece, so 160 a roll. Can't beat that. Yeah, that's $16 over face, I believe. Yeah, because $200 a roll would be 20 times over face. It's a good deal. And then he's trying to keep some Mercuries, but I guess he needed the money. He sold me 20 Mercury dimes, $2 a piece. That was $40. Happy to buy Mercury dimes any day of the week. And then I told him, I said, "Oh, what do you got in the way of half dollars?" And he said that he's got about 50 half dollars, all walking liberties, and $10 a piece. So 10 times 20. I'm sorry, 10 times 10. This was $100. Very happy. And then a couple weeks later, I did my scrap video. I wanted to meet up with him so I could show how I took scrap from work, turned it into the scrapyard, got some cash, and turned it into silver. I couldn't meet up with him. He was stuck on a job. So I went to the LCS and bought an American Eagle. But the very next Monday, we met at the shop, and he sold me 20 half dollars, all walking liberties. And this one actually had a barber head, so I took it out. Plus, there's not 20 in here. I did buy 20 from him, but there's 2 key dates that I needed for my book. So I took those dates out, and I'm going to be filling my book, my Walking Liberty book. So, but I did buy 20, $200. So yeah, I've been killing it on the 90% silver, even with the high premiums, everything. Been doing good this year. I'm proud of myself, and because of that, I wanted to kind of keep track of what I've been buying and what I have, and I like to keep spreadsheets and everything on the computer, so I figured I'd write it out. So everything you see here is 2023 purchases. The very first, Sequoia is his name. I spent $650, and I actually bought an Eagle from him too. That's why I subtracted 30, because I wanted to just keep track of what I spent on the 90%. But he had a small collection he got from his dad, 5 Morgans, 5 piece. He had 10 Walking Liberties and so on, some dimes and quarters. And then I started keeping track of what I've been buying for my coworker. This was the Coin Show pickup back in February. I bought a roll of dimes, 50 dimes for $85. And then I needed some key dates for my books, and this is where I really got hit hard. I mean, I paid like $112 or something for 12 quarters. And then same thing with the halves. I needed all these dates, like I don't know, I bought like a 1918 half dollar stuff. They're kind of expensive, but I pay anywhere between $19 and $15 per half. That's why this is so much right here. But hey, they're dates I needed, not going to complain about it. Plus, I'm buying silver, So when you add all this up, I've been keeping track per year. This is the total that what I bought for the year. These are the Morgans, piece, and so on. 90% halves, 40% halves, quarters, and dimes. And then this is what I had pre 2023 already in my collection. I had 77 Morgans, 57 piece, and so on and so on. Guys, I almost doubled my dimes. I mean, that's pretty good, I think. Quarters, I had 661 quarters. I had 183 for 844 quarters. Pretty good. I almost doubled, well, not doubled, but came pretty close to adding a lot of them, 40% halves. And then I have a bunch of these, so I didn't really add, I added more, but, not as many as I had. Same thing with the piece. And then Morgan's, I'm getting quite a bit. And according to my coworker, he still has, if I bought 35, I bought 30 of them so far. He says he still has about 40 of them. And he says he has about 7 or 8 piece dollars left. So I did contact him, and I talked in a live stream how I went to the scrapyard on Friday. I turned in a bunch of copper aluminum coils. Kind of got burned hard. The place I normally go was closed, and I only go down there because they have the best prices in the state, and I only loaded up a bunch of copper, even though copper's down, because I was going there. It was an hour and a half away. My shop sent me there. And because that shop was closed, I had to come up with a plan B, because I wasn't about to load 480 pounds of copper aluminum coils back in the garage. And I just happened to pick a scrapyard that was on the way home, and they dinged me hard on the price. I got $1.10 for copper aluminum coils when I'm normally getting $1.85. So there was no real need for me to turn in the copper. I don't need the money, and copper's down. But again, my shop sent me down there for work, and I was like, well, while I'm down there, might as well turn it in. Beats paying for a U-Haul. Kind of get paid to turn in some copper, But in the end, I ended up getting bit pretty hard. As you could tell, 2 days later, I'm still not over it. To play the scrap copper game is you turn it in when the prices are the highest. And unfortunately, I did not. There was no need for me to do it. I did not need the money. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I got $528 in my pocket for turning in scrap copper that I got paid to collect. So, and I got paid to turn it in. So, can I really complain? Not really. But the point of that is that now that I've got $500 in my pocket, burning a hole, I called up my buddy Andy, my coworker, and I said, "Hey, what do you got in the way of copper? I'm sorry, in the way of silver. I'm looking to make some purchases." And he goes, "I'll let you know what I got." Why he doesn't know what he has in his collection is beyond me. We're not going to argue that point. I would know exactly what I had down to the ounce. I would know exactly how many quarters I got left. And according to him, it's such a large collection, he can't keep track. But really, I mean, come on. I think I probably bought more than half of it. But anyways, I thought I'd throw this last number out. So when you convert a dime and a quarter and a $half to an ounce, you come up with a fraction. And when you add up all my dimes and quarters and halves and you turn them in ounce, I've got 593.88 ounces of silver in 90%/40% constitutional silver. I think I'm doing pretty good. I love my constitutional silver. If you guys call it junk silver, I get offended hard because it's not junk to me. I love it. I collect a ton of it, and I'm trying to get as much as I can, even at the high premiums. I think I'm doing good. I'm not buying it from LCSs. Private sales are the way to go. So, yeah, we're going to see what he comes up with tomorrow when I go to the shop. He might he might sell me the rest of his Morgans or his piece dollars. I don't know, but I got the money for him, and we'll see what we come up with. So, all right, that's it for the video. Catch you on the next one.